Well, hello and a very warm welcome to the Grassroots Weekender Show. Yes, it's still on, it's still out there, the football's carrying on. We're into June, glorious weather yet again. Now don't forget, please, if you've got games, make sure, regardless, because you don't know what the weather's going to be like, the kids have got plenty of water out there. You've got plenty of water. We don't want them dehydrating. That's happening to me a couple of times when I'm running. Well, I don't think it has really, but it can happen to the kids, so you've got to really make sure that you remember plenty of water, and if you're not carrying it, then simply just ask the parents to bring plenty with them, because the kids will need it, especially in weather like this. I run the other day and I've done a marathon, and I just thought, I'm keeping up, I'm going to carry on doing my 5 mile run, and I did. It was the night when the rain was going to come in. It got cloudy, but it was really heavy, wasn't it? It was you couldn't breathe in the weather. I was sweating. I went, done 5.1 mile in 52. I didn't think I was carrying on that fast. I really didn't. I did say I was going to get a slow pace. And obviously I haven't really exercised up to these 5 mile runs. I'm just putting them in and doing a few stretches beforehand and adding them in just to keep the momentum up, to make sure that I keep it going, because we have our National 3 Peaks Challenge. I'll talk to you about that in a minute, but I went out on the run, done my normal run, and I'd never sweated so much in my life. It was so hot by the time I finished, because anyone who knows me, I'm determined to finish. If it's something I've started, it was hot. Didn't have the shorts on because I've got the tight pants on, as you've all seen them, like the tights, and you need your strapping in there because I'm carrying a hernia injury, and I just needed to keep the pressure up. And you don't realise just how fast that you're going, especially in the heat, and you think to yourself, it's just that it's warm. You concentrate more, sweat's falling off you, but when you finish, that was it. It was like I was a river. That's the way it was. I was flowing sweat. I never thought so much sweat could come out your own body. So I must have lost some weight as well, because it cuts down on your food. It gets rid of all that food that you had. And I hadn't run for 5 days. Normally I'm trying to do them within the 4 days, but this was the 5 days, and this is why I'm suffering. You'd think because I've done the marathon run, 5 mile would be a doddle. Obviously, it probably is if you pace it right and you dress right and you're cool enough, plenty of water. Didn't take any water either, and there's me dictating to you to make sure the kids have got plenty of water. But I'm not one of those drinkers. I don't need much water. Even when I was on the marathon, the lads were saying to me, have more water, and I was just more hot, and I was throwing around myself, taking little sips, but then I intook too much water. The intake was a little bit too much. But that's all about me and the run, and I'm just saying this all led from water, isn't it? To make sure, because it does get clammy, doesn't it? Really clammy of a night time. So we just make sure that the kids are looked after as well, because when you're running around, don't forget they're running backwards and forwards, stopping, running, and it gets them. They don't realise, but they are burning. You soon know by the red faces, you know when they need something to cool them down. So managers, keep your eyes peeled, watch them, keep your eyes on them all the time, especially if the sun is burning down on them, and especially your goalkeeper. It's exactly when it's freezing cold as well. The goalkeepers, keep your eyes on them. Plenty of sun cream as well, parents. Put it over them. That is a must, to make sure that even yourselves, when you're out standing about, because the shiny faces, you can see, you do get burned rather quickly. Anyway, look after yourselves, make sure that you enjoy your football, loads of respect on and off the field of play. That is the main concern I have as well, but it's been brilliant. I can't really knock you, I really can't, because you've seen us as well with a post. Ref for me, we've teamed up with them. They're putting a lovely prize up for our Referee of the Year award for the respect. And we've had quite a few votes in already, so keep your votes coming in. Going to the website, mal@don'ttexttheline.com, fill the form in. Just go on the latest news, you'll see, you can get the link, send it to your friends, because we all praise the referees, don't we? All. Do we all? But through the season, okay, what's been through the season? Now, we all put posts up saying what a fantastic referee we had. We'll simply nominate them, and hopefully they'll be in for a shout of the awards come the closing date is the 28th of June this month, so it's flying. 28th of June, you got to vote and nominate your top referee, so get as many people as you can to nominate. And also we've been out and about and we've talked to committees, we've talked to leagues, and we've had feedback off them as well about their referees, and they're giving us glowing tributes about referees as well. So they may be young, experienced, whichever it may be within grassroots football, but one up and coming referees who are really, really keen. Now, as I say, we've got plenty of votes coming in, so we're going to be a little bit busy. So the closing date is the 28th, and we'll let you know exactly what's happening after that one, because we'll have a presentation somewhere for them as well. So get your votes in, go onto the website www.don'ttexttheline.com. Go on to the latest news, fill the form in. Don't have to say much about them, but why you're voting for that referee. And hey ho, you never know who's going to win this glorious prize put up, thankfully, and thanks to Ref for Me. They're a brilliant organisation. So have a little check out on their posts as well. Excuse me while I have a little sip, and our listeners as well. Thank you very, very much. And to our listeners from all over the world, get your votes in. You never ever know. Don't know if anyone from America would win, because it costs us a fortune in postage and packing. So I should imagine the UK will be taking over that. But thanks very much as well for the Americans and Australians for your support for Don't Cross the Line as well. You're really welcome to our show, honestly. And we appreciate all you viewers and listeners who tune in every single week to us. We love it. We see it on the football as well, telling us all about it. Yeah, you likes it and what have you. But if you subscribe, it's free. We want as many as we possibly can. We've got loads of work to do, loads going on. So please, please keep supporting us with everything that we're doing. And I can't thank Colin Fulton enough, and Chris O'Sullivan, for the people behind me, behind the scenes, because we've decided now for Don't Cross the Line. You're going to love this one. We've come up with a new DXTL Heart of Gold initiatives. Now we'll be selling badges as well, trying to raise money, and it is part and parcel of grassroots football, because that's what we are. We're a community interest company, so everything we do is for grassroots football. Look at all this, the studio that we do. This is for you, this is for your kids, and we want to try and encourage them to get involved in sport and activities. And you'll see our young commentators. We'll have another show for you tomorrow evening. We've got 3 young commentators coming in, and while it's half term, everyone's away basically, so they're all camping, they're all having a ball probably, so we'll always have the 3 who are doing a nice little show. And I think I've got Connor, Dan and Oliver tonight, so we're looking forward to a nice show about what's happened. And obviously it's been the England games, the friendly, and what they've done during the week as well. So we're looking forward to that one for tomorrow. So you see what our DXTL Heart of Gold initiatives can do for grassroots football. We need your support, we love your support, and we want you to get behind us, because we want to raise loads and loads of money. Now, what it's going to consist of, initiatives as you say, we're going to be helping out as many as we possibly can. When the money starts flowing in, people realise what we're all about. We'll be doing challenges like this, the National Challenge, which is the 3 Peaks. That's on the 19th, 20th and the 21st of August. We're looking forward to it. We've got a team of 7, and we'll be giving you the names on every one of them as well. And you know what? I'm thankful for this, because we have an ex-international Scottish rugby player on board. Wow. Ian Mackay. Have a little look, Google him. And he's one of those that's laid back and doesn't like to talk about himself, but I'll be doing all the talking for him, because I'm excited. He is our guide. He's going to guide us through it. He's a school teacher, and he's been guiding kids up through the 3 Peaks. We're looking forward to it. It's going to be tough, and we've heard that it's tough coming down. The 3 Peaks are Ben Nevis, Scarfell Pike, and which is Ben Nevis in Scotland, Scarfell Pike, Lake District, Cumbria, and obviously Snowdonia in Wales, Welsh Wales. So we're looking forward to those 3 challenges, and we are going to stay in over accommodation, and we'll have our little buckets with us. So anyone from Scotland, Cumbria and Wales want to throw a few quid in there, that'd be brilliant, honestly, and you'll get a mention off us when we do our podcast show. Also, what we're doing as well, we've come up with a great idea, thanks to Chris. Just have a little mouthful of tea again, because it's thirsty work. You're asking me why I'm drinking tea in this hot weather. I can drink tea, and I'll drink plenty of water as well, but I don't have any milk in it. It's Lady Grey, it's Earl Grey, that's all I drink, and I flavour teas as well. Now, we were talking about the DXTL Heart of Gold initiatives and what we're doing and what we can do to help. And I think I've got off the beaten track there because I can't remember what I was talking about just before I picked that cup of tea up, but I'll come back to it. It's to help as many as we possibly can. The initiatives are there. We want to help. Do you know when you hear of a child who can't take part in football anymore, or they've been struck down with some sort of illness or what have you? This is what we're looking. We've got the Hearts of Gold, and as I say, we'll be selling our badges, and I'm sure plenty of you will be onto that as well. And the banner, I think I was talking about, that's what I was talking about. We're going to be holding that up on the 3 peaks, and when we're at the top, and it's going to have all your logos on there, your names on there, and we're going to let you have it because we'll have loads of media coverage. I know we will. We'll be putting it on our social media platforms as well, on our website, all over Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, as a thank you to all the grassroots clubs who are jumping on board now. Now it's £20, obviously, to put on. It's all going towards the Heart of Gold initiative, and we want your support. We've had Ashton Town FC already, thanks to Gordon Johnson, and also we've got Kenbury Boys under-9s. Do you want the under-9s? I don't know, because it lasts forever. We don't know what we're going to do with the banner after that, so maybe someone will want that. So whether you want under-9s on there or just your team, well, it is, because it's 2021, and that's who supported us through that. So hey ho, Colin Fulton straight on there as well. And I know Colin's going to get a few more teams. So if you want to put your logo on there, can't see why you shouldn't. Great support. We're going to be holding it up. And if we have any time, we'll read them all out, but we'll see what it is. But fancy that, your team going to the 3 peaks with us. I think that'd be brilliant. It's only £20 to advertise your team, your logo, and your support as well for the DXTL Hearts of Gold initiative. So please, can you get on board and can you support us? We think it's a fantastic idea, and we've got loads more ideas coming up. We want to raise, and we want the grassroots family to get involved nationwide. We know we've got nationwide referees coming into our voting for the referee award, so you can all get involved in there. If you want to put your club name up there as well, it'll be on there in conjunction with Merseyside teams. Great, bringing everyone together. That's what we like to do, and we've been bringing people together since 2003, and our Hearts of Gold initiatives is what we want to do as well, bring the grassroots family together. And you can support us. It's something for grassroots football, and there's not many around. We want to make it unique, and we want the support of each and every one of you. Honestly, we're going to have a committee or a panel when it comes to who we can help out and what have you, when we can get all the letters in. We're going to get a lot in there. So it's well worth supporting, throwing £1 or £2 in to help us out. And we will be setting up a GoFundMe page as well, so you can put in there. I don't really like them, but people do like them because they know where the money's going to. The reason I don't like them is because of all the percentages that come off of the hard-earned money that people are earning, and what we're doing to try and raise the funds, doing challenges and things like that, and then you get a percentage taken out and you never get any of the money back. I know if you're a charity you can get the gift, whatever it is, gift card or everything like that, but we're not set up as a charity yet. We're the next best thing, which is a community interest company. So we're governed by Company House, and it's complicated. 18 years we've been going for, not as a community interest company. I think we started that in around about 2009. You can see that anyway. But that's what it's all about. What we want to do as much voluntary work as possible for the DXTL Hearts of Gold initiative. And it's great not just to help one person, we can help a lot of people as well. And we'd love your feedback on it, malatone-textiline.com. And when we set up the page, please just get as many as you can. Even do a football charity game for us. Get things going. Start raising funds for it. We can help people out. And it could be your team. It could be one of your players one day. So please jump on board. I'm just going to check the time out. We've got plenty of time. We've got plenty of time for me to have a little sip of tea yet again. So we'll go on to grassroots football. There will be games this evening at Jeffrey Humble and elsewhere. So what we want you to do as well is please just enjoy your games. Please look after the kids who are playing football. Make sure that you're not aggressive or verbally abusive towards the referees or to each other. Please, we know cup games are coming up. very, very quickly indeed. And that's when things start happening from the touchlines as well, because people just like to get involved and get overboard, if you know where I'm coming from. And what I'm talking about is overboard is the passion disappears and the verbal abuse and aggressive behaviour starts coming out of them. So we know there's all games of football there. We know we've got games tomorrow at Jeffrey Humble, North Liverpool GAFL. I'm not too sure because I haven't checked the weather out, but I believe it's going to get hotter again. And I'd just like to mention my brother-in-law who's gone in for an operation today on his hip replacement. So please, right, take care, and well, I can't visit you, but at the end of the day, the love, the thoughts and everything are with you indeed. So I'm sure everyone will be wishing you all the very, very best indeed as well. Right, we've got games on Saturday, Friday night, Saturday morning, Saturday afternoon, Sunday morning, Sunday morning and afternoon, and we're going right through the weeks now with games. And apparently I think there was games on Thursday gone as well. So hot weather, plenty of water, look after the kids, sun cream because the sun will probably be out till 8 o'clock at night, and I think late kickoffs are 8 p.m. this evening, so it'll just be getting cooler then. And thankfully I don't have to run in this heat. The next run for me will be, I think, Monday evening, Tuesday evening, one of those days anyway. And I'll up it a little bit now because I'm in training for the National Three Peaks Challenge, and I want to do some hills, some tough hills. So by us, we call a place called Everton Valley, and it's got really steep hills, steep steps. We'll be going up, coming down, because I hear coming down is really, really tough. We've got the poles, we've got all the rig out. All I need now is me coat, my waterproof coat, and I'm done. Just a few little bits anyway for this run to help us out with the Heart of Gold initiative. And I think first aid kits, small first aid kits, sunglasses, the price of everything when you want to do a sport activity is just unbelievable. Just have a little shop around. I didn't realise until I started shopping for this. What am I like? You know, you do a challenge and then you realise you haven't got the gear to go with the challenge, so you've had to get out there and do that. So yes, it's been a challenge getting all the right gear, but our guide Ian has been fantastic at a tick list, and I must admit, I don't normally do this, but go outdoors. There was a young lad, Ian I think as well, his name was, and he was fantastic. He does hill mountain climbings, things like this, and he made a massive list out, and he was taking me through everything, and these boots that he recommended as well. Well, I actually bought those boots yesterday, and you know what? I've got to walk on them and get used to them, and maybe do a little bit of training in them, because I've got to break them in for the August. They should be well broken in by then. But they're fantastic boots, and I'm looking forward to doing the challenge in it as well. Got the socks, 2 pairs of socks, you name it. As I say, the poles coming down, don't normally use them, but being advised to use them. May put them away, and we've got the nice little water bag as well, where you can have the tubes, whatever they're called, 2 litres of water. Not used to carrying water, me, and I'll guarantee you there'll be about 1 3/4 litres left of water by the time I come down 2 mountains, never mind 1. Okay, we've got 1.5 minutes left in the show. Another quick drink of my tea before we prepare for our young commentators, who are all geared up for it. Absolutely fantastic. The confidence is coming out of them, and this is another project, future, that we'll be looking for. DXTL Heart of Gold initiatives. Our projects within Don't Cross the Line are going to be using all the kids, your teams, everyone. We're going to be in touch with you, going to be doing workshops, and they pay for the workshops. It's going to be fantastic for you yourself as a club. We can help out, and that's what we're aiming to do. Help out, do our workshops, and look after every club who is involved with us as much as we possibly can. And that's what the Heart of Gold initiatives. If you want to donate, please send me an email, mal@don'ttextheline.com. Especially if you're a club, you want to put your logo on there for 20 quid, £1 a child, 9 times out of 10, and the support will be there. You'll have your logo on this banner that we're getting made. It's going to be brilliant, and we're going to hold it up on top of all 3 peaks, which is Ben Nevis, Scarfell Pike and Snowdonia. Fantastic. What an achievement, your team being on the top of them, and all you have to do is sit in your armchair to get to the top. We'll do all the hard work. You just send us the £20 and your logo, and we will put it up there for you to look at and enjoy for years and years to come. And you can get a print of them as well. Okay, we've come to the end of our first show, Friday evening. We'll be back again tomorrow evening at 7 p.m, maybe earlier, with our young commentators, so tune in for that one. It's brilliant. They're going to look forward to it. They love it. So myself, Marlene, all the team here, the Grassroots Show, Don't Cross the Line, Respect Programme and DXTL Hearts of Gold Initiatives, we wish you a very good evening. Put your feet up, relax. Most of all, please stay safe and we'll see you tomorrow. Have a great evening. Good night. God bless.